love it. I love it. DDT in the building. Hey, DDT, how you doing? I'm blessed is in the building. Hey, I'm blessed. How are you, gorgeous? Good to see your beautiful face. Do you have a business? Put the word business in the chat. If you're just now hearing the sound of my voice, okay? I celebrate business owners. And so I want to see you win. I want to see you grow. And I share actionable business tips, tools, hacks, strategies, marketing, branding, just so you can grow using this tool called social media. So this is a tool. We use tools. Your car is a tool. The microwave is a tool. Money is a tool. And social media is a tool. Simply Angel in the building. Hey, Simply Angel, how you doing, gorgeous? Good to see your beautiful face. Say hey, Jerusha. Say hey, Jerusha. Hey, wonderful. How are you? So yeah, she said, I have a business. I don't have a business. That's okay. If you don't have a business, you should be marketing yourself. Now, I'm going to be one of the business coaches that tell you, you don't have a product yet. You don't have a service yet. You don't have an opportunity yet. Listen to the yet. That's okay. You should be on social media every day marketing yourself. Whatever you love to do, that's what you start marketing. If you love to knit, start marketing about knitting. If you love to groom cats, start marketing about grooming cats, what that journey looks like. It doesn't matter if you like makeup and hair, start talking about that, but you have to show up. You got to show up talking about something so the people can start following you for you, not because of a product, not because of a company name, not because of somebody else. No, they want to follow you for what you have to give to the world. And so you want to show up being your authentic self. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. You want to show up being you every single time. Chess is in the building. Hey, Chess, how you doing? How you doing? Say hi, Jerusha. I appreciate that. I appreciate you telling me yes. So you want to show up being you. Consistency versus value. Jerusha, let's talk about it. First of all, you want to put in the chat, are you procrastinating? Because most people say, I just procrastinate. That's not a good thing to be a procrastinator, okay? Comment below if you think you are not consistent. And I read procrastination is the enemy of progress. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Procrastination is the enemy of progress. And if you say something like, I don't know what I need to do, I just need to be consistent, I don't know. Listen, you're the problem, you're the solution. I've seen success before. I just have a hard time with consistency. Thank you so much, RK in the building. You don't have a consistency problem. You do not have a hard time with being consistent. Let me give you an example of being consistent. You can be consistent in a positive or negative area with a positive or negative outcome. There are people who consistently cuss people out. And there are people who consistently show up for work late with excuses. So you, Mr._Frank Hub for sending the Heart Me gift. Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Frank. So you can be consistent in a positive or negative area with a positive or negative outcome. Have you ever heard, or have you ever had a job that you hated? You hate it, right? You don't like going. You just hated it. You hate the people. You hate everything. But you consistently show up with a smile to do the job. You consistently talk to the people that you don't like, right? So listen, I've hated a job before. Were you consistent? Yes, you was. It's important to you. That's why you were consistent, and you have value in that job. So you showed up even though you don't like it. You continue to do your job so you can get a raise even though you don't like it. You're consistently doing it. So if I show up to this job that I hate, I'm going to get a paycheck. So there's value in it. That's why I'm showing up, because I'm getting something out of it. That's an outcome that I'm looking forward to. So I'm consistent. Is that correct? So if I show up with a job consistently and I get paid and I can provide this for my family, why am I not showing up for myself consistently? Why am I not showing up on social media consistently? Why? Because I don't value it. Because you don't like your job, you show up there consistently. You don't show up for yourself and your business online because of what? Is your value, where are you placing your value? If you value the outcome of showing up, right, If you value building relationships, you show up more because you will see this is why I'm doing it. Generational wealth, easy income, showing up consistently, monetizing and leveraging. Are you consistently watching Netflix? Yes or yes. Are you consistently scrolling social media? So you don't have a consistency problem. You have an issue with value. So ask yourself, what are you valuing more than your business? Thank you so much. What are you valuing more than creating content? What are you valuing more than marketing? What are you valuing more than building relationships? If you change your words, you can change your life. Stop saying, I have a consistency problem. Stop saying, I'm a procrastinator. Stop. Replace the word consistent with the word value. Instead of saying, I know I'm not consistent at posting, I need you to say, I know I'm not consistent at starting new conversations. I know I'm not consistent at following up with clients. That's why my home-based business isn't growing. I know I'm not consistent at following up and tracking. That's why I'm not successful. I know I'm not consistent at going live. That's why I'm not making the money. I know I'm not consistent. You need to add the rest to it. Not just I'm not consistent, not just I'm a procrastinator. Say all of it. I know I'm not consistent at building my business online. Say it. Say it. It's harder to say the truth, correct? Because I choose not to learn a skill. That's why you're not consistent, because you choose not to learn a skill. Now, I didn't say it was easy. It is challenging, but it's simple. Simple doesn't mean easy. So you may want to use different words to describe why you're not doing it. I know what I need to do. I just haven't valued it yet. I know I need to prospect every day. I just haven't valued it yet. I know I need to start new conversations every day. I just haven't built the courage to do it yet. I know I need to follow up with clients. I just haven't valued it yet. So you replace consistent with value. Most people haven't valued enough. Does this make sense? Yes or yes? Gail is in the building. Hey, Gail, how you doing? Most people haven't put enough. She said it right. Most people haven't put enough value on their home-based businesses. We can choose where to be consistent. No one wakes up and says, why did I reach out to 10 people yesterday? No one says that. You know why you reached out to 10 people, because there was value in it. You were going to get a customer, a client, or a connection. You're following. So let me give you why you need to follow up in the next 2 weeks. Why you need to be consistent in the next 2 weeks. Consistent makes people more comfortable, not accountable. So when people use that word, it makes them comfortable. It's harder to say, I just don't want to do it. It's harder just to say, I'm lazy. I'm not into it. I say I want it, but I don't want to do it. I choose not to. It's harder, right? So yes. So we want to replace our words so we understand we're the problem, we're the solution. Action precedes motivation. You're not going to be motivated every day to do it. You think I'm motivated to run in the house, just left an appointment to get on the live? No, but I know I'm consistent. I know, yes, I know I want something more. I know I value this. That's why I show up. So do me a favor. I'm going to give you some things you need to do consistently for 2 weeks before 2026. Hey, what's up? It in the building. How you doing? C in the building. How you doing, C? All right. So this is what you're going to put in the chat for me. Here are some things you need to do consistently. First of all, you need to make sure the people who are already following you, listen, the people that are already following you. How many followers do you currently have, or friends, whatever word you want to use? How many do you have? 2,000, 3,000, 500? It doesn't matter. You need to go to those pages and build relationships. How do I build relationships online, Jerusha? You're going to go to their page. You're going to like 2 or 3 of their content. You're going to leave a thought out sentence in the comments. So if their content is about dogs, you're going to say, oh, that's such a cute dog. What kind is it? ? you're going to not only compliment whatever piece of content you choose, but you're also going to ask a question. You want to build relationships? You want to network with people? I'm telling you what works. Okay. You can talk to anybody you want to talk to. People talk back on social media, especially if they feel like you noticed them, especially if you made them feel important. So all you have to do is go to their page, love on the pages of the people who are currently following you, choose 2 or 3 pieces of their content, somebody you want to do business with. I know I don't have to tell you that part. Somebody you want to do business with, because we get to handpick who we want to do business with. Once you see that person's page, love on it, like it. In your comment, you're going to comment on whatever their content is about. Oh, that's such a cute shirt. Where'd you get it from? Question mark. That's all you're going to do. So if you're talking about cooking, oh, that looks so good. Can you send me some through the internet? Question mark. I'm going to say something about the content and ask a question because I want to stand out. I want to make the connection. I'm building a community and relationships. You got me? That's your homework for the next 2 weeks. Every single person that's following you or friending you, you're going to do this activity. Now, if you're the type of person who works a full-time job, like you go outside the home and you feel overwhelmed and you're like, I don't know, Jerusha, this is a lot. I got you. That's why I have my Power Hour strategy. It gives you exactly what to do 15 minutes 4 times a day. So if you're struggling with consistency because you think you don't have enough time, I give you exactly what to say in the Power Hour strategy. Have you seen the Power Hour strategy? If you haven't seen the Power Hour strategy, put hacks in the chat. Hey Cheryl, how you doing? If you have not seen the number 1 Power Hour strategy that I've been using for years, put hacks in the chat so we can send you details and you can see what that looks like. But I don't want you to go another day and use time as your excuse. We want to make sure we maximize our time. TIME. Today I maximized everything. That's the acronym for time. Today I maximized everything. That's the type of person you want to be when you lay your pillow. Hey, how you doing, gorgeous? And or like my son said, tomorrow is my excuse. We don't want to use that. We don't want to say tomorrow is my excuse. Today, I maximized everything. That means you gave it all. You put it all on the table. You played hard. That's what that means. So now that you have your homework, you want to make sure that you are keeping track of the people who talk back. One of the things that you don't do is keep track of your activity. If you are in communication with someone, they're talking back to you, you want to make sure you track when you spoke to the person. You want to put their URL, which is their handle, and their name. So when you follow up, you will know what page to go to. See, there's systems that actually work. So if you're doing this every day, that means you're in conversation with people, and conversations convert to cash. If you're not doing this, I can tell you that you're not building a big community. So you want to talk to people to build a relationship. So now that she or he, they're talking back to you, you're going to take that information, copy the URL, put it in your system. Like I have an all-in-one system, but you can put it on a Google Sheet. Oh, I can't say that word. I can't say that. Okay, the G Sheet. And so, wait a minute. TT don't allow you to say any other app's name, or they give you a little strike, a little violation right there. So you're going to take that person's name, handle, and put it in a tracking sheet. This way, when you follow up, you get to go to the sheet, click their URL. It'll take you directly to their page. So you're not trying to figure out what conversations you've had in Messenger. Who can figure out what type of conversations they've had in Messenger? Nobody. No, you can't even keep up with it that way. You've got to track your activity. Inside the 3-day ride, I give you a tracker so you can track your activity. Now, if you're not inside the 3-day ride and you're like, man, I need the tracker, I need to be inside the 3-day ride, message me the word RIDE, RIDE, so you can get inside the ride. If you get inside the 3-day ride, you get to work with me personally. I know, now until the end of the year, you get to work with me personally. Now until the end of the year, and I show you a full strategy, a system like this that works. Proven 100% system has been working for me and my clients. I've trained thousands over the years. And so I have systems that I follow. And so I don't know about you. I can't, do 50 things. I need to complete tasks one at a time, right? Little ADHD, my attention span is real short. So I do everything in 15-minute intervals. So I do creating content, 15 minutes, following up, 15 minutes. Yes, thank you so much. All of my activities. Do you have that power hour strategy? Digital marketing. If you don't have the power hour strategy, you need to get it. Put hacks. It's only $21.97. So for nothing else, you definitely need that in your life. Hey, gorgeous, pretty people in the building. That's right, y'all. You need to track your activity. Let me tell you why this is the most important part.
Thanks, of you. Cindy, financial coach, for sending the Heart Me gift.
Yes, thank you, Cindy in the building. This is why it's the most important part of tracking. The reason why you're going to track every person that's talking back to you. You're not tracking people who are not talking back to you. Once you make the connection with that person, and that person is actually DMing you back, messaging you back, that's what I mean by you're going back and forth. When you are doing that, you need to take that person's information and put it in a tracker. Okay. You can create your own tracker inside my 3-day ride. I have my own tracker, but you can create your own. So if you don't want to create one, listen, get inside the 3-day ride so you have my undivided attention. So now you're putting every person's information on your tracker. If you're doing this every day, you're going to have 3, 4, 5, 10 people every day adding on to your tracker. Your tracker is growing with potential clients. Your tracker is growing with all of these people who want to be a customer, a client, or a connection. So now, guess what? When it's time to follow up in 15 minutes, when it's time to follow up, you're going to go to that tracker sheet, and all you got to do is click their URL, whether it's on IG, FB, TT, YT, it's going to take you directly to their page. You're no longer looking for people, searching for people. Why are we doing this? We want to work smarter, not harder, correct? That's why the tracker is important. Now, I also use an app to do it for me. So if you don't have an app, I can help you out. Send me referral. I got you. But I really want you to have that follow-up, because if you're not following up, that's mainly the problem. Obviously, the problem if you're not showing up on social media, but the other problem is you're not following up. So if you're not following up, all those people that did talk back to you, you got to go back to each one every day, small amount of people, and you want to go back and talk to them. You want to reintroduce that conversation again. You want to stay in front of the person. They're not seeing you in the feed. Why do you think people see you in the feed? They don't. People who engage with you often will see you in the feed. People who don't engage often, they don't see you in the feed. This is how it works. It's like 10%. 10% of people see you. So if you have 1,000 followers, 10% of 1,000 is 100. They send it out to the first 100 people. If those people engage, and engage means they like, they whatever. If those people engage, then guess what? They say, oh, let me send it out to another 100 people. Now you got 200 people that could potentially see it. Not that they saw it, that it's in front of them. It's in their feed. So now it's 200 people out of 1,000. If those 200 people interact, engage, share, comment, they send it out to another 100 people. Now we got 300 people that potentially could see your content. If those 300 people interact, engage, they send it out to another 100 people. If those 100 people, now we got 400. So if you look at your content, you can see this only landed on 100 people. I can look and see this landed on about 200 people. This landed on 500 people, but this one landed on 100 people. Like, if no one's engaging with it, it doesn't mean it's not good. Okay? It doesn't mean your content sucks. Well, maybe sometimes it could suck, but usually it's not that the content sucks. People didn't interact with it. They didn't engage with it. So the algorithm is not a person. It doesn't know how great your real estate information is. It doesn't know how great your insurance information is. It doesn't know how great your TikTok tips are. It doesn't know how great you are as a person. It is only going by the people who engaged on the content. So what we need to do is the 100 that engaged, the 300 that engaged, the 500 that did engage, It's your job to go start conversations and build the community. It's your job to start that conversation. So if you're afraid to start conversations, I'm going to push you to start conversations, because I just think you're leaving money on the table when you don't start conversations. You're going to get more sales every day if you actually start the conversations and ask for the sale. You're going to get more bookings if you actually go that route. But if you just wait for the content, I'm waiting for the money, I'm waiting for the money, I'm waiting, then you're leaving it up to the algorithm.
For sending the Heart Me gift.
Oh, thank you for the daily Heart Me. You're leaving it up to the algorithm. And I wouldn't leave my fortunes up to the algorithm. I wouldn't do that. But if you feel comfortable that TT is going to get you in front of the right people every time, then just do content. But if you want to go above and beyond because you're extraordinary, you're not ordinary, you want to go above and beyond like Jerusha and the people in the 3-day ride, not only are you going to put out the content, but you're going to start conversations that convert to cash. Yes, put out the content. And when one day when yours hit and go viral, I've had videos to go viral. They weren't business videos. None of my business videos go viral. But if I do something else, like I lip sync, I imitate people, that'll go viral all day. But my business strategies don't go viral all the time. But you know what? I know the people that are watching are my people. Those are the quality people that I'm looking for. Those are the people that can get into the 3-day ride. Those are the clients that I want to work with long term. They can get in my 6-month coaching program. You see the difference? So yes, you have people in front of you. She said, every day you have new people in front of you. It's up to you to build that relationship. So if this was helpful, put helpful in the chat. I ran in, made sure I did my lunch and learn every Tuesday at 1:30. I was 15 minutes late, but I made it. So I'm committed. I'm not interested. Okay. I'm just interested in becoming successful. I'm committed to it. I'm committed to your success. I'm committed to giving value. I'm committed to showing up. So if you love this, make sure you share the broadcast and make sure you follow. I don't want to be the best kept secret. Dominique in the building. I don't want to be the best kept secret. Subscribe. If you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Yellow is in the building. How you doing? If you have any questions, put it in the chat. But yes, I will see you every Tuesday at 1:30. We started this, 4 or 5 years ago? We're here. We started this about 4 or 5 years ago, every Tuesday, Lunch and Learn. And so let me know if you have questions in the chat. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I'll see you on the page. Have a great day. Yes, thank you so much. We did it. We did it. We did it. Any questions before I go? Hey, yes, I know you and me and Cindy have a meeting tomorrow. Hey, Ebony, I know me and you have a meeting today. I got you. No, ma'am. Is the 3-day ride available? Yes, the 3-day ride is available now. You have now to the end of the year, we get to work together. So let's go. Enjoy your day. Thank you. I'll see you on tomorrow. Zip is in the building.